They lied.
Okay.
They said there were weapons of mass destruction. They knew there were none.
My mom is the strongest woman I know.
She should
this
be
is
running.
not about my family or his family.
Okay.
This is about the South Carolina family.
Oh, Lordy. I mean, wow. If that's not the sexiest First Lady I've ever seen, I don't know what is. And yet, in spite of the gem of beauty that is Donald Trump's wife, Melania Trump, it seems some people are using her as proof of why you shouldn't want Trump to become president and why you shouldn't want her to be First Lady. If you notice, if you weren't too distracted by the feminine beauty half naked here, this is a GQ photo shoot. There are words at the top and bottom of this picture. They read, "Meet Melania Trump, your next First Lady." And then at the bottom it says, or you could support Ted Cruz on Tuesday. Well, it turns out that this little meme was put out by a PAC that is pro-Ted Cruz. When Donald Trump heard about it, Trump went to Twitter. He said, "Lion Ted Cruz just used a picture of Melania from a GQ shoot in his ad. Be careful, Lion Ted, or I will spill the beans on your wife." It continues. Donald Trump retweeted this. Somebody tweeted to Donald Trump, "A picture is worth 1,000 words," and they put this picture here. "No need to spill the beans, Trump. The images are worth 1,000 words." And it's a picture of Ted Cruz's witch-looking wife, a former Goldman Sachs employee or something like that, questionable ties, and a picture of the lovely and feminine and self-loving Melania Trump. But of course, the implication of this meme is that there's something wrong with the next First Lady of the country having posed half naked for a GQ photo shoot. Personally, I see nothing wrong with this. She's hot, she's feminine, she's sexy. You know, humans, we are bodies, we are naked bodies, whether or not we're wearing clothing. You know that? Yeah, it's kind of the silliness of you know, I'm not going to say that we should all walk around naked, but at the same time, it's kind of stupid to place shame and restrictions on the human body, considering that everywhere you go in life, your body goes with you. It doesn't matter how much fucking layers of clothing you put on, you're still a body. You're still flesh. You're still bones. Okay, you're still a person who's there. So whether you're naked or not, you're still that fucking person. And shaming or hiding your body is kind of silly. But that's the implication here. And of course, you know, I'm sure Ted Cruz and whoever was behind this ad were trying to appeal to the whole Christian conservative cohort in the Republican Party. You know, the little butthurt, little pretentious, prude idiots who are literally ashamed of reality. Because the human body is reality. Whether you hide it behind clothing or not, it's there. As I said on Twitter, for too long, presidents had to subtly deny their sex drive, since it's politically incorrect. But Trump's wife, you know, far too long you had presidents, you know, especially when they catered to the whole Christian conservative crowd, the idea that you had a sex drive had to be kept secret. You know, you can't talk about women and sexuality the way you would with your friends in your living room when no one's watching. I think it's about time that who we are behind closed doors is represented out in fucking public. That's one reason that I love Donald Trump so fucking much. Because to me, he's a manifestation of people who are tired of living in fear. Tired of living like fucking cowards. Tired of hiding who they truly fucking are. And you know, a great example that I believe there's this new current and good trend towards world leaders who are empowered and aren't guilty, self-denying cowards would be this clip. Vladimir Putin, I think it was a year or two ago, he was at a public event and a group of crazed topless feminists went running at him, protesting him for some reason with their boobies flying around in the air. And of course, for some reason, feminists in European countries tend to be hotter than feminists in Western countries. I have a theory for why that is, but I'm not going to get into it now. The point is, at least they were attractive. Well, take a look at how Vladimir Putin reacted to topless feminists shaking their breasts in his face. Look at the expression on his face. He's even giving him thumbs up. And I don't know if you can see behind my face here, but this is the topless woman right over here. By the way, this is Angela Merkel, the pro-refugee, pro-migrant crisis lady who arguably could be held responsible for recent terror attacks in Europe. But Vladimir Putin's thumbs raised. He's got an expression on his face. He's looking right at her tits. And the expression on Putin's face is, damn, I like that. This is a fucking great thing. You know, Vladimir Putin, he's gone after Monsanto. Say what you want about Vladimir Putin. There's something about him that appeals to people at a very instinctual gut level. That's why there's all these pro-Vladimir Putin memes. But to me, this is such a telling example. This is a guy who's not an ashamed coward. This is a guy who is not afraid of liking a pair of titties. Titties, by the way, from a bunch of feminists who would probably call him a misogynist just for finding her attractive, saying he objectified him. And yet here's Vladimir Putin with a look on his face as the feminist comes running topless towards him of, damn, I like those titties. So, could you imagine any president, Obama, Bush, Ronald Reagan, any president in America going back for the past 100 years reacting the way Vladimir Putin just did to these topless feminists? No, because as a good Christian, you're not supposed to have a sex drive. You're supposed to be conservative and all prude and shit. This is a good thing because it's reality. And when you deny reality or when you deny yourself, as most presidents have, it manifests in the most fucked up ways. It manifests when you cheat on your wife behind her back, because you've been fantasizing about banging other women for the past fucking, 20 years of your marriage. It's better to be honest about who you are at a deep, instinctual gut level than to create all these ego structures in your mind to deny it, and then it manifests in the most messed up ways. So whether it's Vladimir Putin reacting in a positive way, or it's Donald Trump blatantly retweeting a picture that basically says, my wife is hot, Ted Cruz, your wife looks like a fucking witch. Either way, what's happening here is we're transcending the age of political correctness. The age of pretending to not be who we truly are. And that's one of the reasons I love Trump. I'm not voting for Trump because I'm waiting around for some leader to guide my life and tell me what to do. I voted for Trump because he's the kind of guy who's a representation of people who don't want a leader to tell them what to do. Who don't need some politically correct puppet being a proxy shield for the rest of their constituents, the citizens of that country, a bunch of cowards who are afraid of being honest about who they are and what they truly want in life. Honestly, if you think a hot woman doing a half-naked GQ photo shoot is proof, sarcastically or not, that Trump shouldn't be president, well, you're what's wrong with reality. And I'm glad that you're a fucking dying breed. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you want to know how I get this beard looking so goddamn sexy, well, number one, how I do it is you have to go to a barbershop, go to a trained professional who knows how to handle the extension of masculinity, otherwise known as beards. The second thing I do is I joined Dollar Beard Club. Dollar Beard Club, $1 a month. You get fantastic beard products. Mine came in the mail about 2 weeks ago. Here's the beard oil. Smells fantastic. I put it on my beard about once a day. I use it to kind of sculpt it, but it also nourishes the beard, makes it softer. And of course, all of this is just for $1 a month. I also got the very cool beard comb, which I also use, by the way, to maintain this incredible beard. beard oils, beard combs, and much more. Guys, check out Dollar Beard Club. Click the link below.